Okay, so you struggle to meditate. That's fine. Don't close your eyes. Just stare. Keep gazing at the object in front of you. No, I'm not kidding. Yes, a technique like that does exist. It's called Tratak, which means steady gaze. One of the most ancient spiritual practices, which I'm going to talk about today. Hey old souls, thanks for coming back. If you're new, welcome. My name is Prajakta, and in this video, I'm going to introduce you to a forgotten yogic technique and then teach you 3 ways to practice it. So in this vast Vedic landscape, there are many ways you can sharpen your mental focus, deepen self-awareness, awaken your subtle spiritual senses, and attain the state of no mind, a state where you have zero thoughts and experience complete stillness. So with the rising popularity of mindfulness and meditation, one of the techniques that people often don't discuss is Trataka. It's a form of a concentration method where we fix our eyes on a single point. It could be a flame, a dot, on another source, until everything around you seems to fade away and eventually just the two of you, the observer and the observed, remain. Now, this practice is way simpler than traditional meditation because it uses the eyes as the tool for building focus rather than your restless mind. Unlike your wandering mind that drifts off to 10 different directions in seconds, your eyes are much easier to control. They can be instructed to stay fixed on a single point of focus without getting distracted. So unless there's a bunch of kittens stumbling around nearby or an annoying fly is buzzing near your head, I think you should be good. But here's the thing. Because this yogic practice is so straightforward, it's really meant to be a precursor to meditation. Yes, it absolutely helps build focus, mental clarity, self-awareness, and intuition. And for people who struggle to quiet their racing thoughts, Trataka can feel like a godsend. But if you're someone who wants to take up spiritual practice to gain spiritual wisdom, connect with your divine guides, or even to experience the physical health benefits that meditation offers, then meditation is the way to go. Trataka is more of a starting point. Think of it as those training wheels that we attach to kids' bikes until they learn balance. So once they're confident enough to ride without the shakiness, we can safely remove the wheels. Trataka gets you started and sharpens your concentration until you're ready to dive deeper into true meditation. Also, after years of practice, Trataka is set to unlock powerful metaphysical abilities called siddhis, things like mesmerism, mind reading, mind control, clairvoyance, and yes, even memories from past lives. Your eyes develop a sort of intense power that can supposedly help you tap into all sorts of worldly advantages. And interestingly, each type of Trataka practice is believed to come with its own set of unique perks. So you might ask, but Prajakta, how is that a problem? Sounds pretty cool to me. Well, it is a problem because the whole point of practicing Trataka is that it's a simpler alternative to meditation, designed to sharpen your mind and deepen your focus. These are the foundational benefits you'd get from meditation anyway. That's really all it's supposed to do. It was never meant to be a path towards divine guidance, deep self-awareness, or spiritual evolution. But because it's low effort and it offers worldly benefits, it's dangerously easy to get seduced by the flashy perks that Tratak offers. The best way to benefit from Tratak is to start your practice with it. Once you've built enough concentration and can reach that clear, steady state of mind in no time, make the switch to meditation right away. So in the Indian setting, there is a term called as Bhrashta Sadhaka, which means a corrupted or a fallen practitioner. Someone who started their journey with pure intentions of spiritual growth and ethical development, but ended up getting seduced by the material or sensory rewards these practices offered. So don't fall into that trap. Once Trataka has done its job, move on to meditation and keep climbing. So here I'm going to show you 3 Trataka techniques. Jyoti Tratak means flame gazing, Bindu Tratak means dot gazing, and Pratibimb Tratak means reflection gazing. Okay, the first one is Jyoti Tratak. This practice takes about 15 to 20 minutes and is best done at night or in a completely dark room. Take a regular sized candle and place it in a room with no breeze or airflow. This is important because if you turn on a fan or leave a window open, the flickering flame will break your concentration. Next, position yourself 2 to 4 feet away from the candle and sit comfortably. Adjust the candle so the flame sits at the eye level. Now, begin gazing at the flame. After a few minutes, the flame will start to appear brighter. That's completely normal. Your mind will become completely absorbed in the flame. Your eyes might water from time to time. When this happens, simply close them for 10 to 15 seconds, then open and continue the Trataka. Now continue this practice for 15 to 20 minutes. When you're done, wait for 30 to 60 seconds. Then splash your eyes with cold water to soothe them. With daily practice, you'll find that your mind has become incredibly focused and resistant to distraction. You now have sharper intuition, deeper inner wisdom, and improved foresight. Your willpower and visualization abilities will also grow stronger. If you keep up this practice for a year or two, your eyes will develop an intensity and power similar to the flame itself. Your gaze becomes so powerful that it can affect others. According to the tradition, highly evolved practitioners can simply look at someone with intention and that person will immediately feel the effect, even physical sensations like pain. Now, I personally practiced Jyoti Tratak for 2 months, and once I got what I needed, I transitioned to meditation. Alright, the next one is Bindu Tratak. This Tratak is practiced in 3 stages. In each stage, you should practice for no more than 15 minutes a day. That's all it takes. Okay, in the first stage, open MS Paint on your laptop or PC, choose a blank page, draw a 2-inch diameter circle, and fill it with black ink. Take a printout. Next, stick the paper to your wall at your natural eye level when you're sitting down. Make sure the room is dimly lit, just enough to see the dot clearly. Sit comfortably about 2 to 4 feet away from the wall. Now begin your gaze practice the same way you did before. And just like before, when your eyes start to water, close them for 10 to 15 seconds to rest and then open them and continue. In a few moments, you'll notice that a bright dot appears and starts to overshadow the black circle. Now shift your focus to this bright dot. Eventually, the black circle will completely disappear and you'll only see the bright dot slowly expanding into a bright circle. When this happens, it means your conscious thoughts have quieted down and your mind has entered what's called a void state, a completely receptive, open state. It's said that in this state, any intention you set, like I'm confident while talking to my boss, or I'm so organized that I always get my chores and my cooking done on time, will take root and manifest. But this state only lasts for a few seconds before the black circle reappears. When it does, simply work on bringing the bright dot back into focus. Practice this Trataka for no more than 15 minutes daily and keep it up for a full month. After that, you're ready to move on to the second stage. So in the second stage, instead of a 2-inch circle, we'll be performing Trataka on a 1-inch circle with some additions. So first, open Gemini AI tool and give this prompt. I'll include this prompt in the description. Take a print. Alright. Now, if the rays don't come out uniformly, adjust them in MS Paint and print it out. Stick this printout to a wall and sit 2 to 4 feet away to begin your practice. Now, after a while, you'll notice the rays around the dot beginning to get brighter. In this state, you'll lose your sense of time and you won't feel like stopping, but don't go beyond 15 minutes. Afterwards, splash your eyes with cold water to soothe and calm them. Continue this practice daily for a month and then move on to the final stage. In the third stage, just take a plain, crease-free white paper and manually draw a black dot about the size of a grain or a black pepper. The smaller the dot, the sharper your focus becomes. As you gaze at it steadily, you'll notice that it starts to disappear after a while. Try to keep it vanished as long as you can. The tiny black dot will likely flicker in and out of the view. Okay, continue this practice for a month and then stop. By this point, you'll have developed a stronger focus and intuition. So you're ready to transition into meditation. So if someone were to continue this practice for 2 to 3 years, some records claim that it gives a practitioner the ability of thought transference, aka mind reading. But honestly, don't get sidetracked by that. Stick with the plan and make the move to meditation instead. This particular practice unfolds in 3 stages because your eyes need time to adjust. Think of it like starting with a lower dose of medicine before gradually moving to a stronger dose. You're building up your capacity step by step. The third Tratak is Pratibimb Tratak. Pratibimb means reflection. This, I would say, is simpler, but it takes more time. For this one, take a 6 into 8 inch mirror and hang it on a wall. Like the previous practice, this Trataka should also be done in dim lighting. Sit about 2 to 3 feet away from the mirror and gaze steadily at your reflection. Practice this daily for 15 to 20 minutes and commit to it for at least 6 months. After each session, wrap the mirror in a cloth and store it away. This mirror should be reserved solely for this practice. Don't use it for anything else. After a few more months of consistent practice, you'll enter a profound state of pure I-ness, a practice where you completely lose awareness of your body and mind. That said, this state is fleeting and won't last long. Just like before, I'm going to tell you what sort of siddhis manifest after years of this practice. Hypnotism. If a person is furious, a single intentional look in his direction is enough to calm him down. Now, there are many more. Murti Tratak, Tamra Vastra Tratak, Agni Tratak, Surya Tratak, Tara Tratak, and Drushya Tratak, just to name a few. Let me know if you'd like me to cover these in short clips or dive deeper with a full length video. So if you or someone you know is struggling with meditation, please do share this video with them. If you enjoyed this video, give a thumbs up, share and subscribe. And until next time, old souls. Ciao.